Hi everyone, Nevada Nail Person. So I'm going to share my empties today with you. This is for June and I am just chock loaded. So I don't know if I'm going to get through all of it because I don't want it to be a half-hour video of garbage essentially. I, yes, I want to give you some thoughts on some of these products. I have some makeup products that I used up and some other products as well. So probably just best to just jump right in and start out because there's a lot in here. So let's start with this. This is like the thing that's taking up the most room. This is the Gigunda size Philosophy Fresh Cream Shampoo, Shower Gel, and Bubble Bath. Now I love this scent. I think last month I showed the cream, but this one is the giant size from QVC. It's 64 ounces. So as you could tell, this has been in my shower probably, no lie, almost 2 years because I'm using other products as well. But I love the smell of this. I love the product itself. It's a great all over body wash. Not a fan of it using it as a shampoo, but definitely for like a bubble bath or shower gel, excellent. So I'm so happy to get rid of this big giant bottle. So great scent too. It's a wonderful scent. I highly recommend checking it out if you have a moment. So for a makeup item, I went through the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. So this was a great primer. It had a little pump, coconut scented. So if you are allergic or you're not a fan of coconut, you may not like this. It's a nice everyday primer. It's not one of those with the slippery silicone-based primers. It's just a lotiony type primer to hydrate your skin as you're putting on your foundation. And it worked great. I would recommend it. I would buy it again, but I have a lot of other primers to work on. So this is a great primer. I would highly recommend it. Especially if you're not using any cream on your face during the day, which you should. This might make up for it if you're younger, but if you're older, I would still use cream. And then another product, makeup product I used up, was my Kevin Aquan. This is the Duo number 2, I think it is, Sculpting Medium and Candlelight. And it was just a cream contour and shimmery highlight, little compact with a mirror, and I've been using this for quite a while. You can see this a little bit in the corner, but it's so hard to get in, so I just said, you know what, we're done. So I have had this at least a year and a half, so great product. I would buy it again. I think I would purchase them separately. I didn't like having the Duo. I think I would like a whole pan of either the sculpting or a whole pan of the highlight, not combined together for some reason. It just didn't. I would get the brown and the candlelight and whatnot, but it was certainly a great product. A supersizer mascara with fibers. This was okay. I didn't find much in the way of fiber action. It performed, to me, just like the regular supersizer mascara. And this was in brown black. I should have got black, but it was good. And of course, my empty basket wouldn't be the same without having an As I Am coconut co-wash, and the label gets all mangled in the shower. And this is for just washing your hair. It's a coconut co-wash, so it's not really shampoo, but it does hydrate my hair, and I like the way it feels. Even though it's just one step, I do feel like my hair is clean after I use it. Elf Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. Pretty good. I like using this. I do use it in that manner. I just use it for removing makeup, so for that reason, it's good enough. Hair mask. Been loving my hair mask lately. This is, I got in one of Oh, I think it was a Walmart box even. This is the Clairol Hair Food Moisture Hair Mask infused with honey apricot fragrance. I wouldn't say it was certainly the most hydrating. It was nice to do a mask on my hair, but not the most hydrating. So it was just okay. This was a nice product. This is the Olay Regenerous Luminous Under Eye Cream. So it says dark circle correcting hydro swirl. So when it was full, you could actually see a swirl within the gel itself. So it did give you a little bit of radiance, but it wasn't very hydrating. So I mean, for maybe younger skin, if you have some dark circles, this would work well. But I like a little bit extra hydration under my eyes. This was an interesting product from Sephora. Did I save the... I did, good. I like using gel masks that are hydrating. And I purchased this from Sephora, and I haven't seen it recently. This is the Jelly Mask Moisturizing and Energizing. And it had 6 little bubbles, if you will. And this is what they looked like. It was just a little bubble filled with the product. And it was a hydrating mask. So you would leave it on a half hour, whatever, to give your face that extra boost of moisture. So it was nice. Would I repurchase it? Maybe. I didn't find it overly hydrating, but I didn't hate it. So another product that I love is, and this is by Coco Star. I think that's the brand. Yeah, it's a product of Korea. This is Foot Therapy paraben-free foot exfoliant wrap. So it's one of those foot masks that you would leave on your foot for 1.5 hours, and then your feet start peeling. So I've done these a couple of times, and it takes more than, it says sometimes it takes a week for the peeling to occur. But for me, sometimes it's like 10 days. I did this actually tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I had my pedicure, and I just started peeling in the last day or two, so almost 2 weeks. So I know this is gross, but it literally is a bootie that you put on. So it looks like that. And you leave this on your feet for 1.5 hours and then rinse it off, and then eventually your skin will start peeling. It's similar to the action like if you ever had a sunburn and you start peeling. That's what happens on your feet. So it's a little strange, but it does take away the dead skin. The downside is prior to the full peeling action, your feet do feel a little bit drier. So you know I'm a fanatic with my foot cream. So yeah, so I felt there was a certain dryness because I used the foot mask, leading to some foot cream. I used this up last month as well. I had another tube of this Dash 417 Foot Nourishing Cream. It was just okay. It came in one of my boxes, I think glossy box, because I think this is one of the reasons why I got rid of them. Not that I didn't like the cream, it's just they doubled up in error. I am slowly going through all those little vials of fragrance that I've accumulated over the past few months. And I want to say I started in the month of June, and you can see by this baggie that I've went through quite a few fragrances. And I could probably go through a vial a day, but the few that stand out to me is by, one is by Nest, and it's Amazon Lily, because as soon as I find one that I like, I go right to Sephora and favorite it. And the other one was by Burberry. It was Brit for Her. I think it's called Burberry Brit for Her, or Forever, or something like that. those were the two fragrances I liked, and I put in my phone. But in the meantime, look at the stash I got rid of. There's some rainbow honey in here, and then this we got in one of my boxes. So happy to get rid of all these little jars. Yay. And also I went through, this is the Philosophy Unconditional Love. This is again the Jagunza size from QVC. At one point I had the, if it was 60 for the 32 ounce shower gel and lotion. So there was just a little bit left, so I used this up. A L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray that fell in the corner and I found it, so love that. I went through a Smashbox Photo Primer Water, which is a staple. I use this every morning. Love it. I feel it does make a little bit of a difference. Even though it is water, it has caffeine and a few other products in there, and I think it does help stuff adhere to the face. This was a flop. I'm not even sure if this is the manufacturer. It's by a company, Rapal, and it was a face cream. It was for sensitive skin, and it just kept falling apart. See right there, the cap is off, and I can't get, I think there's still a little left in there. The packaging is deceiving, so it's hard for me to tell if there's anything even left. I can't get anything out anymore. But I don't even know why I'm discussing it. I wouldn't repurchase it. Went through one of my Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. I use regular lotion in the morning, and usually at night I'll just throw on some of this to give me a little color, and my skin just does not, color doesn't adhere to my skin. So I'm even using the medium to tan, which is the darker of the two, and I don't get that dark, as you can see. So I'm using another one now, so I do have a backup, and I like using it, and it's moisture, good for my skin. Went through a witch hazel. What I tend to do with witch hazel is I use a Clarisonic Mia, and you really need to remove the brush head because there's a lot of residue from the cleanser that gets underneath the brush head and in the unit itself. So I tend to soak it out with either alcohol or witch hazel, whatever I have on hand. So this is one of the things I use to clean up my Clarisonic Mia, very important. Dr. MJ, this is basically SPF for my face, and I always use an SPF every day, and this was in 45, so good deal. I have so much SPF that I don't need to purchase anything. Here's another one. This is by Kula. This actually was a mineral sunscreen, and it had a little tint to it as well. So you could get away as like a BB cream, but it didn't give you that much moisture, so I would use it in conjunction with something else. So this was okay. It was SPF 20, so it's something. I used, of course, some cotton balls. Who doesn't? This was something from a Mimi box. This was the Black Colored Rice Hydro Gel Eye Patch. So it's those, it looks like large commas that you put underneath your eyes to help moisturize the area. Wasn't a fan of this brand. It was another brand I liked better. It was just okay. So I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know if I saved anything now. Okay, what did I do? Okay, I did go through, oh, well, this was OPI Nail Envy, and I think it's had its day. So you can see it's kind of discolored at this point. I was trying to build up my nails, but that wasn't, it got old. This is Flash Dry from Orly, and I'm thinking this is a few years old as well. I notice when I use this product, if I have a quick dry top coat, it tends to ripple, if you know what I mean. So not a fan of that. If I use the OPI one, I don't get that rippling effect, so I only have a little bit left, so I'm getting rid of it. Let's see. Some face creams. I use this Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream from Sunday Riley, and I really like this. I think I favorited it on my Sephora. I mean, it felt very nice on my skin, and yet I got enough to try out, which was nice. This was Origin's Ginseng. So it was a nice cream as well. I do tend to like Origin's products. This was a deluxe size sample of Sephora Super Regenerating Oil Serum. This was pretty good. I would repurchase this. I tend to use oils every day, and this must have come free in one of my bags, so it was pretty good. Julep Polymer, Freedom Polymer Top Coat. Love these guys. The only thing is they get sticky and dry out quick, and I have quite a few backups in my closet, but it dries quick. That's the one thing I could say about this. If you want a quick dry top coat, this dries incredibly quick. Oh, this was nice. Let's discuss this. This is by a company, Andalou, and this is the Resveratrol Q10 Night Repair Cream. I really like this a lot. In fact, so much so, I bought the night cream, and then in another order, I purchased the day cream, the serum, and the eye cream. So, nice option. I believe it is organic and is it cruelty-free? Yes, vegan and cruelty-free as well, which I don't adhere to that, but it's nice to know that something I have is also vegan and cruelty-free, I guess. But do like this a lot. I really like this Alginist retinol firming and lifting serum. I got a few uses out of this, and I felt there was a little bit of difference. This is from Tarte. It is, oh my goodness, all I remember is it's called Sun Bronze. It's an eyeliner that is so tiny right now. It's like one of my faves, Sunstone Bronze. I forget what the actual name is, but it's by Tarte, and it has the smudger on the other end. I love these. Another product I love, but they dry out way too quick, is by Bare Minerals. This is the 5-in-1 Enhanced Performance eyeshadow. So basically it has SPF in it, and you could use it as like a base coat underneath eyeshadows as well. So I really like this, and sometimes on the weekend that's just what I'll put on my eye just to cover up any darkness, and this was in the shade Nude, I think. So I really like these, but they dry out too quick. That's the only downside. I used up, told you I was on a fragrance kick. This is Falling in Love from Philosophy, and it was a giant roller scent, so I had it in my purse and was always putting it on. Here's Benefit Gimme Brow. This is the old style, old school looking packaging, which I do have another one in this style packaging, which I really like. This is the lighter of the 2 or 3. And really like this product, except, again, it dries out very quick. So, that's a down. Some shea butter from Rainbow Honey. Use it on my feet every night. I'm always using shea butter. So this only lasted me a couple of... And here's another one. Another shea butter from Rainbow Honey. So getting my feet on and moisturized. This came in one of my boxes. This is Laura Ashley Coconut Lime Body Butter. This was horrible. So apparently whatever box it was, they're just buying up used old products, because this felt dried up. It didn't smell very well, and I'm not familiar with Laura Ashley, but I was very unimpressed with the product. This is CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro. I used this a few times, but I did not like it because of the wand. It's way too big. Anytime I would use it, I would get mascara all over the place, and it flaked as well, so it was not worth the extra effort. This was a product from, I think it's Korres? Yeah, Korres. This is the Wild Rose Vitamin C Petal Peel. This was a two-step process, and I really liked the way this felt. Step one was, I guess, the gel, and then you put this cream over it, or vice versa, I don't remember, but the two, when combined, activate, and it really felt good on my face when I was done. I felt very moisturized. So this was the Wild Rose Vitamin C Petal Peel. Very nice. I really would like to look into that. And a stupid little Body Works hand cream. I don't even know what the scent was. It's been in my purse for so long. And this is a product from my Maybe box. This was basically a all-around vitamin serum for the face. I keep the card, so I refer back so I know what I'm using. So it was good, but I have other serums as well, but I do use the serum every day. This was interesting. This was a product from Saint Tropez. This is Gradual Tan In-Shower Tanning Lotion. So it was interesting in that you take your shower, and then the final step is you would turn off the shower, rub this product all over, wherever you want to be tan, and leave it on for 3 minutes, and then rinse off. So it's very oil-based, so you have to be careful. But again, my skin doesn't work well with these type of products. But it was an interesting product. I'd like to know if someone else used this and they got a good result. I know this is very pricey, I think, as well, so would not repurchase that. And down to the last two things. This was the Crabtree and Evelyn Verbena and Lavender Shower Gel, so that was nice. Smelled nice. And then Zoya Remove, which I'm not a fan of. So that's everything I went through this month. I'm so glad this basket is now empty after having that big, huge 64-ounce bottle in there. I used that up a few days from the first of the month, so it's been there a long time. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.